Welcome to another episode of Cooper's Cogitations. As I had mentioned long ago, the reason I am doing this is because our Christian founders rebelled against their Christian king and their Christian parliament when Paul even says, be subject to the powers that be. Why did they do this? Well, they told us in the Declaration of Independence why they did it. They did it because he violated the laws of nature, which is the natural law, and nature's God, which is the Bible. In previous episodes, I discussed Exodus. I discussed Sinai and the creation of civil government, with first representative civil government I have historically found, which gave rise later on to Greece and Rome. And this civil government was foundational. The Bible was foundational to the U.S. Constitution. So I discussed the natural law with Locke of Blackstone, a little bit of Cicero thrown in. And now I've been discussing the laws of nature's God, the Bible. And in doing so, we're, of course, are dealing with the Ten Commandments. This is the fifth commandment of honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Now, those of you who have been to the Orient have seen centuries old, maybe millennium old civilizations, individuals, nations, peoples who honor their parents, honor their ancestors, and they are long in the land. So this is fulfilled. What does it mean for us, you and I, to honor our parents? Well, initially, it means we obey them. We obey their good teachings. We embrace their good teachings. We scratch around and find its truth, so we live it. We embrace their good behavior. If they're a drunk, an alcoholic, a prostitute, don't embrace that behavior. That's not good. Only embrace their good behavior. Eschew their bad behavior. That's how you honor them. And it's not just our individual fathers and mothers. It's our collective fathers and mothers. We enter this world naked, but the world is not naked. The world is full. It's replete with technology, modern medical and health, communications, transportation, housing, farming, industry, shipping, airplanes, space. This world is full of art and entertainment, of sculpture, design. We live in a marvelous world, in a marvelous time. And I am very grateful to be here and to be part of this. And I'm living in the greatest country in the world. Yes, there are many detractors in the media, schools, universities, politicians, businessmen who work actively overtime in destroying America. Too bad. They will gain many adherents. They will hurt many people. But in the end, we win, they lose. So what you do is you stay in the scriptures, read them every day. You pray every day. You keep the commandments every day. You do all the good you can do every day. If that means going to work honorably, honorable work, taking care of the home, making the home a little bit of heaven on earth, beautifying the yard, the landscape, have a garden spot, garden it. We've all been told these are stewardships. Back to the parents. What if our parents believe something that's wrong and they teach it to us? Dr. Covenant's 93:39, and you can see this all over the Old Testament and New Testament. 93:39, it says, and that wicked one cometh and taketh away light and truth. Our being, our substance, our spirit is composed of light and truth that has been organized and created and birthed. Okay? It takes away our very substance. The wicked one takes away our very substance. Light and truth is not static. It is fluid. It'll go up or down. Satan will take it away. You come to Christ and your light and truth, your intelligence increases, which is a very good thing. Through disobedience, I know I shouldn't do it, and I do it. I know I should do it, and I don't do it. Disobedience from the children of men, and because of the tradition of their fathers. So we get from our fathers, individual and collective, false traditions. Wow. How does that work? Let's look at it. Doctrine and Covenants 123, 7 and 8. It is imperative duty that we owe to God, to angels, with whom we shall be brought to stand, and also to ourselves, to our wives and children, who have been made, excuse me, to bow down with grief, sorrow, and care under the most damning hand of murder, tyranny, and oppression. This is not good. Supported, urged on, and upheld by the influence of that spirit, this is not a good spirit. It's a bad spirit that has so strongly riveted the creeds of the fathers who have inherited lies upon the hearts of the children and filled the world with confusion that's been growing stronger and stronger, is now the very mainspring of all corruption. The whole earth groans under the weight of its iniquity. That was in 1838. In 1838, false traditions were the mainspring of all corruption. Theological, relationships, intimate, sexual, economic, political, military, psychological, scientific, medical, all corruption. It was all corrupted back then. And it's the very mainspring of all corruption. Why? Well, because you grow up in it. Your parents do it. Your bishop does it. Your young women's leader does it. Your Relief Society president, your bishop, your state president, your high counselor, your boss, the quote, legal apparatus of your profession. They all have been institutionalized with false traditions. I'll name one. Tax-supported government monopoly, compulsory attending, psychologically damaging, family-destroying entities some people call schools. It's false tradition. The Bible says the parents teach the children. Yes, formally, but also incidentally. You learn most and best with the incidental approach. You go help mom in the kitchen cooking, you burn your finger, you just learn something. Hot plates will burn you. Okay? It's not fatal. It's learning experience. Now, there's a lot more about this we will need to discuss. We'll take it up in the next episode. Thank you very much.